Welcome back to the Fight Rundown, episode 167. And new setup. We're back, boys, aren't we?
First YouTube video with a new setup. I can't wait. We're definitely going to be, once we get it all figured out, going to be posting pretty much every video on YouTube. So make sure to look out for that and subscribe.
And we're here with the big man, the repeat guest, the legend. That is Levi. Giles, how are we doing, Levi?
I'm absolutely fantastic, mate. What a setup, boys. I mean, it's fantastic to see. And this is just the start. I mean, I keep telling everyone to tuning in and keep sharing along and
let's move that closer to you, bro. There you go. That's all right.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. This is just the start. It's just going to get bigger and better. I know it. But yeah, I'm fantastic. You boys are well. Always looking great.
Yes, bro. Yeah, we're all good. We're good, balls. It's a Friday night. Friday night, rare recording, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. We never really record on the Fridays, but
it's better to do on a Friday night.
It's the first time we've got a live audience.
Yeah,
of one person.
You won't find me and Jeeve boozing. You find us in the studio grinding away.
That's true. That's true. Friday night.
But hard working and it will pay off.
It will. It will.
I know.
I know. Like we always say, we're cheerful.
Thank you.
Right. Anyways, so Levi, how's it been?
Yeah, mate.
When did we last see you?
It was fight night. It was fight night, wasn't it? Yeah.
That was a while ago.
November. We all know what happened there. What a night. I'm looking to build on that now. I've got so much back in now. The support is absolutely fantastic. And 2024 is definitely, it's my year. 2023 was the warm-up. This is my year. This is it. This is when I take over this super featherweight division.
So, just quickly on that night in November, would you say that's probably top 5 moments of your life?
I'd say other than my son being born, I'd probably say that was the first or second best thing that's ever happened in my life. Especially in the boxing world, and it's just a start. It really is. I mean, a prestige title at home, a sellout crowd. I couldn't believe it. How big it went. I really couldn't get enough tickets. It was good to have young Shaden, Kirsty on the card as well. Harvey Eldo and other people that was on it.
James Richardson,
and they're all like, James
stacks.
Let's not forget James. He's going to bounce back strong. You need something like that to happen to boost you on. And I think that's what's going to happen with James. He got caught. That was a good kid he was in with a late replacement, and they can sometimes catch you off guard, a couple of dirty punches and stuff. But that's boxing. You go swimming, you do get wet. I spoke to James. He's in good spirits, so I'm sure he's going to bounce back. But 2024, boys, I think we all bounce up there.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we already know. Me and Balls have got the plan out every week on YouTube, hopefully. And in terms of yourself, I know. You've put on your story, you mentioned on Instagram, there is something coming up eventually. What is the plan for 2024? Have you got a bit of a blueprint that you're looking to achieve, or is it kind of looking at the next one and going from there?
So 2024, I'd love, the same as a lot of people in my division will. I'd love the winner of Liam Dillon and Reece Bellotti. A great, fantastic fight. It's
going to be a good fight,
very good, two tough men. And I think Bellotti has just got the edge because he's that technical. I think he's technically a little bit better, and the experience he's got has been fantastic. He's been in there with some of the best, Danny, at featherweight. Exactly. I always said that I feel like he's made for super feather. He's a big kid, but I feel I've got the beating of them both. It's going to be a fantastic fight, and I'd love the winner. But for me, like a fight announcement, there's no better place to announce a fight than on the Fight Rundown. So March the 30th, I will be boxing in Sheffield above the Grosvenor Casino. It's going to be the first event there. It's a Dennis Hobson event, and opponent wise hasn't been confirmed yet. As soon as it does, where it's going to be getting announced. But March 30th, Sheffield. It's going to be fantastic, and I know it's going to sell out. I can't wait, and that's the start of a massive year for myself.
Yeah, that's a crazy. Venue, just in thinking,
Mr. Headliner
above a casino, of course. Yeah, to be fair, that's common for Levi now, isn't it? Just smashing that headliner events. But the fact that you're performing above a casino, we'll be there on the night anyway. I can't wait to just stick number 7 on right after watching Levi KO his opponent. You know what I mean? But I think, I mean, what, how does that feel knowing like you're headlining a show like that in kind of like a casino? I just think that's so sick. That's so American as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a massive attraction, isn't it? A lot of people will obviously think favour a distance. You get a lot of people that love casinos, and when you put two and two together, you're watching the boxing, and you've got the casino downstairs. There's hotels right next to it. It's right near the city centre. It's absolutely fantastic, innit? I think the venue is going to be brilliant. I haven't actually seen it myself yet, but I have seen the little photos, but obviously it don't do it justice. You know yourself when you see photos, but you see something in real life.
Yeah.
I think it don't really. I don't think it's going to do. I don't think them photos have done it the justice, because I feel like it's going to be even better from what Dennis had been saying and others. But yeah, it's fantastic, innit? I mean, Grimsby lad headlining in Yorkshire on an event that's a phase one there. Things, it's just everything's expanding, and I feel, yeah, I couldn't say it enough. 2024 is a year. We're gonna have a big breakthrough. And we've obviously done the Sky Sports. We've been on there now. I know what to expect this time. I'll have a lot more time to prepare, and I feel that's all I need. And I feel like I'll beat any of, I won't say any of them. I feel like obviously there's levels in the sport, and your Cordinas and your Barretts are obviously a couple of levels above. Maybe your Archie Sharp. I don't know if he's a bit overrated, to be honest, and very inactive.
Yeah.
But I feel like your Kakachi and your Archie and your Zelfa Barrett and your Cordinas, they're on a different level at the minute, and it's not, they've just got experience on me, that's all. But the rest, I feel like there's some really 50-50 great matchups for me out there. So yeah, I fancy my chances against any of them. I really do.
So have you started camp now, or are you?
Yeah, I'm in camp now. 10 weeks. I call it a camp. I'm always training.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But this time over Christmas, it was the only time I enjoyed. The first time in 18 years in boxing, I've actually had a few weeks away from the sport and not got like that urge to want to go back every day. I enjoyed my time away. I went away with my family, and I just enjoyed it, not doing anything. But then when I come back to training, it was so easy to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to go to the gym, absolutely buzzing. I'm buzzing to be back.
I've seen you been smashing the 2 sessions out in a day.
Yeah.
What's that kind of consist of, and what you're looking through, what you're looking for in them 2 sessions, and do you kind of plan it out like throughout the week, or do you have kind of a quota to hit of certain drills and sessions?
Yeah, so one session a day will just be literally getting up early morning. It's a bit easier today because I wasn't at work, so I didn't do my day job today. So I get a bit more of a lay-in. But the first session's mostly just get a bit of fat burning, an hour, maybe an hour and a half like today. Bit of fat burning, getting the body moving, getting that metabolism going. And then the second session's normally a bit more technical, but today it was we did some sprints and I had a sauna after, so yeah. But normally it consists of one fat burning session in the morning, getting that weight down, along with my diet. Big up Jack Cloak Nutrition, great guy. But yeah, getting my weight down without struggling. And yeah, that's what it consists of. And then one really good session on the night where we'll focus on technical boxing, sparring, or strength and conditioning session, or just a straight out conditioning session. Sometimes it might just be an hard sprint, But
yeah,
everything you need. I feel like bodyweight exercises and running are 2 key things, especially when you look back at boxing years ago. Yeah, you're like Sugar Ray Robinsons and stuff. They didn't have like heart rate monitors, and they didn't have no rowing machines or anything like that. They had a road, they had pad work, they had bodyweight exercise, and they had sparring, and that was it.
So
and
true.
And they was
exactly.
probably the fittest ever. They did 15 threes,
Yeah.
And the one having months off, they was doing 15 threes, and then fighting again in 4 weeks and having another 15 threes against top class people. So I feel like it can get a bit complicated these days with all this strength and conditioning stuff and all these people, they're like salesmen, aren't they? And I get it, I do understand it, saying that you need this, but a lot of these people haven't really been in a fight. So
Yeah, true.
it's all right saying, the body needs this and breaking it down, but when it comes to it at the end of the day, I feel like when you look at the older fighters, they was the fittest you'll ever get. So that's what we take away from them.
So true.
Yeah, and so we've obviously spoke like you are always in camp pretty much, and yeah, it's a lifestyle for you. And what's your mind like at the minute? Are you in the best mindset that you've been in since you became a pro at the minute, or I'm just interested to know what that's like?
Absolutely, it's a good question actually. But yeah, at the minute I'm in the best mindset like possible. Don't get me wrong, you know, I wouldn't really say even the Gomez fight after that I wasn't really bothered. It gave me a bit more motivation to go, yeah, all right, you know, we took the loss on paper, we'll come back to the drawing board and we go again, you know, we kick on now and next time I'll get it right. Because I had that time then to go, yeah, I could have took a loss then, you know, if as long as I go in there and do my best and I take a loss and I get beat by the better man on the night. But I don't feel like at the minute, when I look at the division and what titles are available and who's got them, I really don't feel like there's anyone that's significantly better. Maybe technically gifted, but I don't think I'll be outworked, and that's going to be the difference now. Especially the mind. I mean, a lot of everything's in your mind. 80% of fighting and stuff's in your mind. It really is.
Do you have any kind of, I don't know, do you meditate or do you kind of do any breath work in terms of mind, or has you always felt like you've just kind of been solid on that part and it's something you haven't had to think of? Is your mentality just something you feel like you've got, or do you ever have to kind of push for it and, I don't know, seek some sort of, I don't know, ambition or?
No, I don't. You know what it is?
Little David Goggins TikTok or?
Yeah. But no, I don't know, mate. I really don't. I mean, I wasn't always this strong as I am now. I mean, as an amateur, don't get me wrong. I used to get down all the time when I was going away and I was boxing and losing. I thought, you know, is this for me? I even thought when I stopped, I actually stopped boxing. I said, I'm not going to fight anymore. That's me. I wasn't even have I didn't even have professional boxing in my mind. I thought I'm going to leave it. I'm done. And then Matty Teague rang me up and said, do you want to come start training with Kev? You know, he's got a couple of title fights and that coming up. I said, yeah, whatever, you know. And then when I went there, he says, would you ever thought about going professional? I was like, nah, you know, I don't think I'm going to fight again. And yeah, cutting it all down, we'll have to get a different podcast for how long that could go on. But just to cut it down and cut the long story short, it was, here we are now. I signed with Carl, and back then my mindset wasn't very strong. And this is what I was going to say is, to anyone watching it, especially, your circle is everything. Like the people around you, that can bring you on. And when I've got like the likes of Andy Blackett, I've got the likes of Matty Teague, I've got Dan. That's also Dan wasn't very mentally strong at all. Like he was probably one of the weakest, to be honest. Because when it comes to fighting and stuff, and it just wasn't for him. And when we're around him, it's like it's turned him into a completely different person mentally. And that's just the effect it can have when you hang around with 5 winners. You're just gonna be the 6th winner. You're gonna be a winner. And that's what's happened with me and Matty and Andy and stuff. I was this shy, nervous kid, and I'd always be on the negative. And even in the ring, I'd always double doubt myself and think, oh, am I fit enough? And I was. Also, I mean, I look back now and think, the way I used to train and stuff, it was 3-minute rounds. How could I was even doubting myself? But that's just the mental strength and that willpower. But when you've got them people around you, it makes things so much easier. It really does. And that'd be advice to just anyone with anything in life, not just boxing and fighting and stuff. You make sure your circle's right, and you'll be right. Definitely.
I love that. I mean, you've mentioned your circle and how tight-knit you are. You've always said it. You always kind of stuck by. You always kind of stayed the same opinion. Do you kind of look for anything in the circle, or is it just what comes to you? Like, do you feel like they have to bring certain qualities, or is it just purely like these are my guys and ride with them?
You know what? I see like it's different. I won't say oh you have to have this certain thing to be involved in my peers, in my circle. And even though I keep it small, I just think I like seeing people succeed. I like seeing success stories. I like anyone. That's just not just in boxing. That's just people in general. It's great seeing people achieve things they want in life, whether it's a new job or whether it's a promotion in the job they're in, or whether it is in boxing and someone's won the first fight or a title or whatever. That's just happiness in life. I think it's great. So anyone that even if I can help anyone in a certain way, then I do it, because it's especially when they're trying to. If I can make something easier for them, because I know how hard it is, then I'll do it, because that's the type of person I am and the people we are in a circle. I don't feel like they have to bring something. And don't get me wrong, I've had mates in that over the years that have gone down different paths and stuff, but there's only so much advice you can give someone, isn't there? But no, I wouldn't say they have to bring anything to the table. it helps. Don't get me wrong. You know, like with Dan getting him in the corner team and stuff. For a prime example, it helped because he's a boxing fanatic and he knows everything from when someone first laced up a pair of levers to 2024. You know. But yeah, they don't have to bring anything, mate. I just like seeing people, especially working hard. You know, like you boys. It's great, fantastic, really is.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. And of course, that great answer, to be fair. And just going back to your fighting, what's the diet like? Now, you're not quite having to cut the weight down yet, but also knowing you have to kind of stay strict on it and can't really have a few cheat meals or lay off a day. What's kind of going? What's kind of the consistency there?
Yeah, that's where the mental battle comes in, especially towards the later end. I mean, at the minute, I'm good because I'm entering camp under 11 stone, which is good for me. Like, people are shocked, you know, I don't even have to, I could have a week off and just not train, eat normal. I won't say I overeat, and I do go up in weight, but I'm entering camp really well at the minute. Jack, I'm happy. Jack's going to be happy when we start next Monday. But yeah, it's just staying strict, and I don't do it where...
What's 3 meals? Or do you not have like kind of a set 3 meals a day for the week?
No. So I'll have like it'll vary in the day. So I say I'll have overnight oats. I'll have a snack at say 10 o'clock. It'll be like a piece of fruit at work. I'll have my dinner, which will be a meal pop from Complete Physique. Shout out Mikey,
legend.
I'll get in from work, be about 4 o'clock. I'll have a snack again. I'll go do my second session, and then I'll come home and I'll have something again, and it'll be something what Jack set. So, say for instance, one of my favourites are like a bit of salmon, favoured salmon. So put some sweet chili salmon with vegetables, a little bit of rice. So you've always got your carbs, you've always got your greens going in, and you've got a nice piece of meat at night. So it's good. And if I do get a bit hungry later on, I'll just have a bit of yogurt.
Fire. Right, I think we've talked enough about the boxing.
Yeah.
I think we should switch it up.
Let's switch it
First
up.
question. We usually go to the UFC, but obviously the trend right now, and I know you're a fan, Bowles is the biggest fan I know, is the darts.
I love the
darts.
Okay.
I love the darts.
So what are you saying about kind of Luke Little's performance? I think we have to bring it up.
He plays tonight. He plays tonight.
He does, yeah. The Dutch Darts Masters, you know. Have you got the PDC TV? Have you bought that?
I haven't, no.
I keep thinking about it.
It's the sweatiest thing I've ever heard.
Come on, man.
Hey, it's a good
This
shot,
guy's
though.
made
PDC TV.
I mean, he's been like
I'm joking.
he's been like a modern day. He's been like a McGregor in the darts world.
Yeah.
hasn't he?
He's darts and Mbappe, isn't he?
He's fantastic. And the more I keep watching him, it's annoying me how good he is. It's like I'm watching him. I'm like, he's 16 years old, and he's just. It's fantastic, it really is. He's making it look so easy. You know, there's no emotion there whatsoever. Like this kid's mindset is insane. And I'm watching him get up, and I'm thinking he's gonna flop. And he doesn't. He gets better and better and better, and it's just insane.
Who's your favourite player? Is it him in the
time?
moment? Now and both. Actually, all time and current.
Right now, to be honest, I like Rob Cross now. I mean, not the best. He's not the best. Don't get
Looks
me
like
wrong,
Bowles' dad.
Yeah, I was going to say Big Steve Bowles.
He does, doesn't he?
He does a bit.
He does look like your dad. Have you seen that picture of when it was him versus Luke Liu? It was like if Gaethje and Dana White were English.
Yeah, I did see it.
To be fair,
that's brilliant.
Who's yours, Bowles?
My favourite, Gezi Price.
Oh yeah, he's got.
Oh, someone's got to like him. Yeah, oh mate, he's so passionate, and he loves it.
I love it.
Yeah, he does love it. I to be honest, I like that aggression. And to be honest, he's probably like the fittest out of all of them. He's the one that's actually in good shape. I think he was actually a rugby player.
Mad shape.
I think he played professional rugby.
Yeah, he did.
I think he gives you some work, Jeeve. To be fair,
eh?
I think he gives you some work in the gym.
What do you mean?
A bit of boxing. Yeah, should we call out Gezi Price?
You know what?
We'll call out Gezi Price right now.
I'll take Gerwin Price in 2 against me.
In 2.
We'll
see what he has to say, because I'm sure he'll see this.
I'm sure Gerwin Price is going to see this.
Yeah, he probably is. He's a big fan of Levi Giles.
He's getting tagged in the pod.
He'll be on the thumbnail. I mean, moving on. Have you been keeping up with the football? We're just going to change this up, by the way.
What's your other favourite sport?
Top 3 sports.
Yeah. What are your top 3? Yeah.
Top 3 sports.
Boxing not allowed and UFC not allowed.
Ballet dancing.
Lomachenko.
Yeah, Loma. No, 3 sports.
That's fucking
football.
illegal.
It is. It is, yeah. Don't be putting that in your list, man.
Football, UFC, and darts.
In that order.
In that, well, no, the darts first, UFC, and then football. No, UFC first.
Oh, 1 second, what's that? What's going on here?
All right.
First YouTube video in the new setup, and we're going for a bold statement straight off the bat.
We always hit numbers with Levi, so if you don't get this joke, please check out Spotify, Apple Podcasts, weekly episodes, and you'll understand the little banter.
I did used to explain it.
Yeah, you might as well have to do it again.
I'm a bold man.
Are you?
And I have some bold statements.
Smart.
Yeah.
Go on
clever.
then.
Yeah, you can tell I passed GCSE English. Football's going proper downhill. Football is washed.
I agree. Football's
Football
washed.
is washed.
VAR washed football.
Yeah.
City and Liverpool have ruined football.
It's true.
They're too good.
It is true.
Too good. Everything else. Why would I watch Bournemouth versus West Brom?
I still think it classes as a bold statement because
Yeah, it's a big.
there's so many football lovers out there, and I'm talking to you. It is washed.
Give it up and get the gloves on.
Yeah, get the gloves on. Pick up a pair of
Darts.
set of darts. Yeah, that's it.
Mate, that's not a bad shout. I think I'm just tuned out. Klopp's just announced he's leaving as well today.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
That's
was
my
going to
team.
say that Klopp is leaving.
And he needs to put some David Goggins on, doesn't he? He's
Who?
running out. Say he's running out of energy.
It just shows that.
I don't know. I couldn't
going
be a
back to
football
that,
manager.
I mean,
Nah.
it shows Alex Ferguson.
Yeah,
Wow. All them years at Manchester United.
that's true.
I'm happy he's
But
going
look
out
at
on
you-
top though.
Yeah, look
Klopp's-
at the boys like David Moyes and stuff like that. Like still going, and West Ham's sixth at the minute. Like it's
Yeah. Well, look at Mourinho then. Mourinho's just like complete done.
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
if my cousins and my brother are listening to this, my older brother, they're gonna be like, "Shut up!" It's like this guy just knows nothing about football. Shut up! Stick to what you know, mate. But yeah, you've obviously mentioned the UFC. We've got to go to it. We've got to go to it. How do you think the year started for the UFC? I mean, a bit of a weak pay per view. Yeah, that's what I mean. Also, a lot of cards.
That 300 card, please.
Bro
What
needs
a
a fight in
card.
Vegas.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, to be honest, I've always said, I mean, to watch it, I mean, if you're going to put a good boxing match on, then I take boxing every day, but there's never a good boxing card. And
This is it,
UFC wins every time.
If you're watching a full card, you never tune into the boxing, are you?
No, you can pick 10 winners
Nah,
out of
yeah.
11.
Yeah,
That's the thing. Even Day of Reckoning,
Yeah.
this was my not bold statement.
Other than
It was
Joseph
not- it
Parker,
was- it
what
was
was the
over-
upset on that card? The one.
It was the most overrated card ever. Me and Bol said it on the preview on the advent calendar again, like we said, Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yeah.
Everything was just so over the top. It was like every winner was obvious.
yeah.
Look, I like Carlos Zorro. He's a good boxer, but
It was never beaten.
yeah, in it.
Never beaten.
I
off
think-
the tire.
People didn't expect Caballel to beat Makhmadov.
No.
Apart from that,
And Parker and Wilder, I don't
Yeah,
feel like
to be
Parker
fair,
was expected to beat
Yeah.
Wilder. I mean,
No,
looking
it's
at
true.
Parker, I thought he was on the decrease. I mean, he did box Jack Massey which
Yeah.
is a cruiserweight,
Yeah,
and he
true,
couldn't
yeah.
get him out of there. So I thought,
Yeah.
is he deteriorating a bit? But I like Joe, and having met him before, he's a really nice bloke. And to see him do that, I'm glad he's going to get another big shot and obviously another big money fight out there. Whether he has one more and he's done, or he's going to stay the gatekeeper, which I feel like he's too good for.
True. It was too bad. It was a decent card.
I did
I mean,
enjoy
it
to be
ended up
fair.
being an alright
It
watch.
was a good card, but not.
It's not UFC.
It's not. No, it's not. No,
It's in UFC 299.
299.
I'm more excited about 299 than 300. Let me just open it up.
I don't think I think I've seen
You
298.
said, Brett, didn't you say that? 299.
Sean, are you a UFC fan? Who's your favourite fighters? Right. Yeah, that's going to be a good
Yeah, that's a
fight.
good one.
I mean, that's
I
such
feel
a...
like, mate, is Max
Oh, yeah,
Holloway
that's the
gonna
one
get
I've seen.
stopped?
Yeah.
That's a bad fight. I mean, I don't want to see Max Holloway get knocked out, but
No,
I can see it.
I can with Gagey. I mean, what
Let's
was
just
your
go through-
favourite
let's just go
fighter?
through.
Hey, I see you. I see the thing you put up the last week. Actually, I'm sure it was you. Anyway, you're putting up the fights of the year and stuff.
The awards.
Oh yeah.
Who
the
did you
MMA
have the
awards.
fighter 2023? Was it Gagey and
What was it?
We're going to have
Oh
to wait.
yeah, we're gonna have to.
Levi, you
that's
can't
to be
do
a
that. I'm going to have to
video.
cock tease the fucking...
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Blue
coming
ball,
soon. That's coming
Yeah.
soon. When we
I
recording
look
it?
forward to it.
Tuesday.
I look forward to it.
Tuesday.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll record that on Tuesday.
It'll be out next week after this comes out.
Yeah.
But just looking through this card, I mean,
Petty and I mean,
these are the prelims. These are the prelims. That's crazy.
That's a bit mad,
how
to be
good
fair.
how good
Yeah.
is Song?
That is.
We
Song
are going to
Yadong's
find out.
good, yeah.
I've seen him in one championship, and that guy can fight.
I need to see Jan
Yeah.
back on the
and
winning
I
streak.
just
though.
feel like Jan's been hard done to as well. I mean, the Sterling fight, the first one with a knee, that may be a silly part mistake from his behalf. I thought he beat O'Malley. I thought Petty Jan won that.
I don't know. First time I watched it, I did, but then I've watched it, I don't know, 6, 7, maybe 10 times.
Really?
And I think I've had O'Malley every time, but I do glaze him, so got to take that with a pinch of salt.
It's going to be such a good
This guy,
fight, though.
I want Kyler Phillips. He's down on the fifth fight of the night. Kyler Phillips is the man. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be a world champion.
I have seen Kyler Phillips. Sorry.
So good.
Yeah.
That gym, the lab,
A
really good.
bantamweight.
Even, look at this, we're not even on the main card yet, and you've got
No.
Gamrot versus Rafael dos Anjos.
That's
That
a
is
great
pretty-
fight.
That is pretty mad, to be fair. Yeah.
Number 6th ranked on the
Mate,
prelims.
that is a fantastic fight.
And then, even moving up, I mean, Maisie Barber, the feint specialist.
It's
now,
good to
yeah.
see
It's
Blades
Razor
back.
Blades.
It's good to see Blades back.
He's got
Oh,
real
mate.
fear of getting knocked out now, hasn't he? After
Yeah.
that Derek Lewis knockout, you can just tell he's so scared.
I mean, who can blame him? Though?
Derek Lewis was
That's a question for you,
mate,
actually.
Derek Lewis, he was in such good shape.
In it, yeah.
Where did it
yeah,
come
yeah.
from? He got in the cage and it was like, wow.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got a six-pack. This guy's got a six-pack.
I know.
I have got a question for you actually. Now I've just said that. Have you ever faced someone in sparring and just be like, "Damn, I just don't want to get hit by him"? Is there some people like that?
You know what?
You're gun shy.
I've only actually sparred a couple. I mean, not a couple of people. I've sparred loads and loads of people over the years and fought a lot of people. And there's only, I could name a couple. You know, I could name a couple that really do wallop. Like whoa, he can hit hard. Like he can hit really hard. But there's only a couple of them, but yeah. No, I've never really got in there, and that's not the power. Never worries me. You know, you go swimming and you're expected to get
Yeah,
wet.
true,
I've got
true,
that in
yeah.
me. You're gonna get hit. You know, I'm not I'm not a Floyd Mayweather. There aren't many of a Mayweather is that can go in there and come out not even breaking a sweat after 36 minutes, making it look like so easy.
Yeah,
But
facts.
I've never been a fear of, wow, what if? It's always when I rather than what if.
Yeah, good point. Anyways, back onto this card. Kevin Holland,
That
Michael
is the
Venom
one.
Page.
That is the one. Is Page going to perform in the UFC?
I mean, that's the big question, isn't it? I mean, there's
And
a
he's not-
perfect
he
way
ain't
to
ta- he
describe
ain't taking an easy fight.
Kevin Holland.
Put his balls on the fucking table and roll the dice tonight. He was on the last fight of his contract, right? That's what these guys do every time they step in the fucking octagon. Whether
That's
they,
him.
That's how you
That's
talk
him.
about
Yeah, it really
Kevin
is.
Holland for sure.
Faces
really
Chimaev on 24 hours notice.
Yeah,
He's a madman.
that is crazy.
He's a madman.
I love him. I reckon Kevin Holland's winning that. I'm putting some good money.
I was
Kevin
going to
Holland.
say that, yeah.
Brett, what are you saying? Holland or Michael Venom Page? Sticking the guy on the spot here. You're taking Holland.
Yeah,
Really?
You ain't
I
going.
feel MVP should beat him, but it wouldn't be the worst upset in the world if Kevin Holland goes and beats him.
I reckon Michael Venom Page will be the favourite, you know.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
he
mean,
definitely will be.
Yeah.
I think it's now on a say that he's going to be favourite, but
all I'm saying is you're going to have to keep an eye for the fight rundown picks for this card.
Oh, that episode's going to be fire.
It's going to be the fight rundown
Are we
picks,
making
and
some
you got
money?
yeah, exactly. And you're going to have to look at the fight rundown
mate,
bets as well.
They were Gilbert Burns. This one, that's a great fight.
Just before we get onto that one, I just need to do a quick plug, by the way. March 3rd, before I forget, we are doing a charity beach run, okay?
Yes.
Seafront.
Yes.
It's going to be perfect. It's going to be 5K.
5K,
all the
beautiful
money.
Cleethorpes seafront. Exactly.
Bowles, you want to tell them what it's for and why we're doing it?
We're raising money for the Ruth Strauss Foundation, which is supporting and helping young people who are suffering the loss of parents. And we wanted to pick a charity that we knew did good work, because there's some charities where, you know,
Goes
all
to
the
the
money just
bosses.
goes straight to the top, or it
very
pays the
questionable.
wages. So
Yeah, very questionable.
and we wanted to. I've worked with this charity before, with other employers, so I know where it goes. So I know for sure that it goes to a good place.
Yeah, so make sure to check it out. We've got the link in the description. We want as many people on the run as we can. I mean, it's 5K. It's Sunday morning. It's perfect. So yeah, make sure to drop some money in, and I mean, not begging you for it, but if you can, just it would really go far
exactly,
away.
yeah.
It's a brilliant cause.
Yeah,
Absolutely
it's
fantastic,
the
really, and it's unheard of these days. It's normally, you know, your charities are normally your cancer researchers and things like that. You don't era, the little charities.
Yeah.
And it deserves so much recognition. So I thought it was absolutely brilliant when that got announced. I'll definitely be there.
No, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I need many people as we can. So, I mean, just come down, whether you're taking part or not, it's all for a good cause. And yeah, like we said, percentage of profits go there. So make sure to let us know even on the Instagram.
If you can spend £15 on Just Eat, you can spend £15.
£20.
£20.
Well, you get a free T-shirt.
To be fair, and Just Eat's usually a 20 quid thing as well when it comes with delivery. So
that's true as well. Yeah.
Come on, you don't even get a T-shirt that cheap.
No, you don't.
No. By the way, the Fight Rundown
really
top's
don't.
usually more expensive than that.
Yeah, that is true.
Isn't it? Like we
And the
usually charge
quality
more.
of class.
Yeah,
Class.
innit?
It's amazing. There's so much good about that. I mean, just get your in there, everyone. Honestly, it's going to be great.
Yeah, we're gonna need to remember to keep plugging it, balls.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not hyped up enough.
We've not done that probably, no.
Well, anyways, going back to the card, yeah, we've got 3 fights here. I mean, we mentioned Gilbert Burns there versus Jack. I mean, I think I'm taking Jack Della Maddalena. I know Gilbert Burns is so lethal, but
Really?
he looks so bad against Bilal Muhammad.
Yeah.
Bilal's good, but Bilal's not.
I feel like his style's hard to look good against, though.
Burns?
No.
Or Bilal? Oh, okay,
Bilal,
yeah.
I feel like he's kind of hard to look good against.
But how did Burns not get... I mean, this is hard for me to say, but he didn't even get Masvidal out of there.
No. Yeah, I know.
Masvidal wasn't
that
trained.
is hard for you to say.
Yeah, that hurt.
We know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Masvidal's
A1 Dick Ryder, man.
Your MVP. He's your boy.
But yeah, I think Jack really could make a huge statement for himself. But if Burns gets a win, I mean, everyone wants that shot against Leon now, don't they? Because I've seen Colby kind of fall.
Yeah, and I feel like...
Do they underestimate Leon Edwards? I feel personally that he's the best Britain's ever had.
Yeah,
ever.
I know.
Great
this is
shout.
what I thought.
I really do. I don't...
With Colby, back to Leon from the start, but then that wasn't a very popular...
Was that the worst Colby you've ever seen, or was it just me? I mean, did he just do nothing for 4 rounds and come to life in the 5th?
Did you see the way he celebrated after the fight?
I know, yeah.
He lost 4... I mean...
I love him.
I thought he won the... I know, yeah.
That was saying he just walks off like this, like he just won all 5.
It was... What they were saying in the commentary team was... But it was a bad way for Leon to finish the fight. But...
It's not that deep, though, is it?
He smashed 4 rounds, didn't he?
Yeah, he never looked at risk of getting
breezed
hurt.
it. No, he didn't. It just looked like a really bad Covington. I thought the old Covington had a better Colby Covington. I really would have.
Yeah, 100%. And then we've got Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint
Mate,
Denis.
this fight I'm looking forward to.
That Benoit's an animal. He looks
Yeah,
good.
he really is.
This is
He
too
really
much of a
is.
jump. This is a massive jump.
And Dustin mindset, he's in a must-win fight if he's going to get any
So
form
true.
of a title shot. So
Bit of a high risk, low reward fight.
I feel so.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, he's taken a massive... He must have been getting paid well
Yeah.
to fight a ranked number 11. Like, that's crazy. That's unheard of.
Yeah,
Even in the UFC.
3 against an 11. You thought he'd be going at least top 10. At least.
And the main event, Sugar Show versus Chito Vera. I mean, Sean O'Malley's already won once, technically, so... I mean...
Yeah, but did he? Did he?
Yeah, he did he? Yeah, but I don't know. I did. That's a great fight. I think O'Malley's picking him off. He looks...
Probably.
He looks solid.
Cheeto's so static, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, all your opponents are usually quite jumpy and stuff. Have you ever faced someone that just kind of sets their feet and you have to kind of just bounce around them?
Plant, yeah.
Michael Gomez, to be fair.
Gomez and,
Yeah,
and the
it's true.
Nicaraguan. But the Nicaraguan could punch.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
See,
Yeah.
with Gomez, it wasn't as bad because he planted his feet and threw a lot of punches. Very fit, threw a lot. But there was a lot of arm punches. There weren't really punches that you're getting caught with and you go, oh, that hurts.
Yeah.
But the Nicaraguan could punch. So, yeah, the Nicaraguan. But, I mean...
With this one, who are you taking?
O'Malley, it's got to be, hasn't it?
I was just gonna say, sorry, just a question. What is the toughest style to box?
It's a good question.
Do you think?
The toughest style to box is a person that you land so many shots on and they're still standing there.
Yeah.
I mean, Razak. I mean,
Oh damn, yeah.
he took some punches and it was like he wasn't even phased. You know,
Was
even
that
when
the-
he
the
was
last
cut.
fight?
And, yeah,
Najib,
Najib,
yeah,
when he
yeah,
was
yeah.
cut and you know he looked at
He was
times. I
game.
thought, oh, he's out of there, and yeah, I think he's definitely going to perform better at super featherweight. I feel like he's definitely got a good whatever he does ahead of him. You know, I feel like he's going to be tough for anyone. So hopefully he comes back and a really nice kid.
Yeah,
So,
for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, it was fire. What's yours, Bowles? Who was yours when you was boxing?
Body punches.
Yeah,
Body punches is tough.
I'd rather take a headshot
Yeah,
any day than a body
definitely.
shot.
Really?
Definitely.
Crazy.
100%.
Crazy. What else we got? Volkanovski Tapori, he taking on that one.
Volk.
Volk.
Yeah.
And then I think
I love Volk.
you could easily see Tapori finish him though.
He's
The
really
guy's got
good.
mad power.
Yeah, it's true as well.
What did you think on the Allen fight the other day, by the way? Robbery.
Would you call that what? Arnold Allen?
Yeah, maybe not a robbery.
I don't know.
I thought he definitely won the fight.
I don't think he did. I don't
Really?
know. I won't call
I
it
thought he
robbery.
won the fight.
I don't know. Well, there's so many dodgy decisions, but also don't forget sometimes I get this. It don't mean I'm right. Like yeah, I mean sometimes I'm wrong. Like I thought.
Well, you're right because he won.
Yeah, well, yeah, true on that one. But I thought Mayer won. And Sexton won me. He was like, nah, Jonas won that. But also, I didn't pay attention to the fight properly. So, how do I know if I'm right?
Oh, no, I thought Mayer won, yeah. You thought Jonas won.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Mayer won like 8 rounds to 2, 7 to 3 at worst.
I only watched the last 5. I was on the
Yeah.
phone for the first 5. But, yeah, I mean, sometimes you get that shit wrong, innit? But there was 6 split decisions on that Canada card.
It's what's so good about
6
fighting, though, as well,
decisions.
and its opinion as well. It's a talking point.
True.
Definitely.
And then who we got for the main event of 300?
McGregor.
You reckon McGregor's the man?
I don't know if he's going to come back. Is he going to fight again? I don't know, but I feel like when looking at that card, can he afford a McGregor on it?
Dana can
I mean,
afford.
don't get me wrong.
I mean, he can but
afford,
will he?
but will he?
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
going to want 100 million. He's going to want 100 million.
He
isn't
got paid 40 million for Khabib. He's only got bigger.
I know.
I mean,
Yeah.
I
He
reckon
got
he's-
100 million from Mayweather.
Yeah.
And I know boxing pays more.
I think he'll be saved purely because UFC 300 can sell.
He's
the
going to
fact
want at
on-
least
the fact
50
that it's
million
300.
at least.
They don't need to sell McGregor though, because it's 300. You
Yeah.
don't need that selling point, don't you? 300 is the selling point.
No, it's.
You're wasting
this is
2 in
it,
1.
yeah.
I don't
This
know.
is
Maybe
right.
it won't be McGregor on that reason that the card's already so big.
I want to
know.
see Izzy Pereira.
I was
Light heavyweight.
about to say that. Yeah, I was
Light
about.
heavyweight.
Yeah.
I was
I
about
feel
to
like
say
it's
Izzy Pereira.
definitely. I feel like it's.
You saying that?
I feel like he's getting knocked out if he goes to light heavyweight. I feel like he's going to be 4-1.
I like it. I
Yeah,
like it.
it's-
He's so good, but I just love Pereira, man. That guy's just
He's a beast.
so good to watch.
He's a beast.
So good to
He is an absolute monster.
Tom
Yeah.
Aspinall, John Jones would be cool. but
Oh
that's-
yeah, that'd be bust up.
I just can't see it happening. Can
No,
you?
neither can I. I mean,
I
that's
feel like
a
he's
dream
going to
fight.
beat Streepay and then.
Or Tom Aspinall versus Pereira.
Oh, I was going to say that as well.
Sorry, man. I'm
I
stealing your
don't
spot.
think he's
Stealing
big
your-
enough. I
taking my
don't
shine.
feel like he's big enough. When you put Pereira, he's a big guy, but when you put him
Yeah,
next
true,
to
true.
when you put him next to one of them, like say maybe give him a warm up and let him fight Pavo, you know,
Yeah.
let him fight him and see how you get on. Because if you come through him, then you definitely deserve a shot. Because he's a Tom well off. I honestly thought he was going to
Tom's
get
so
beat.
good. So good thing with Tom, he's good at everything. Every heavyweight,
so
every
well-rounded.
heavyweight fight is like somehow stuck in like 2010, and they've all just got one ability, apart from John Jones and Tom Aspinall, which
John
makes it so
Jones is-
interesting.
John Jones,
Yes,
is,
I mean,
other than the
opportunity-
drugs, I think he's the best ever.
Yeah.
mate.
I was going to
I
ask you a
really
question
do.
that we got
Go on.
asked on the northeast episode, but we'll
Go
save
on.
it because I feel like Levi will be on there soon, so I don't want to rob their material.
All right, fair.
Is there anything else you want to mention, Bowles?
Not really. Just turn up to the 5K.
Yeah,
I mean?
make sure to just a few points before we kind of wrap it up. March 30th, key date. March 3rd, another key date.
Definitely.
Make sure you check out, obviously, the Fire Rundown on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Levi. You're at Levi Giles, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's it, yeah.
Just across the board on everything, nice and simple.
Also on TikTok as well, on the Fight Rundown as well.
Yeah. Well, check us out. Like we said, give Levi a follow. Tickets will be available soon. Any idea of when they're coming out?
I reckon a couple of weeks when we get, let's confirm an opponent, and let's see how many we can take over to Sheffield to create another brilliant atmosphere.
Quite a few, I reckon.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, make sure to check us out. We'll be back hopefully soon again on the YouTube. We've got the next episode will be the UFC rewards or...
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
and,
MMA rewards, yeah.
Just saying a massive thank you for having me on. As always, brilliant. I
Thank you.
love seeing the progression. Is fantastic. It's only going to get bigger. This. It's not. It don't surprise me because I know that it's just going to. Sky's the limit. But yeah, just remember a like, a share, and a comment cost nothing at all. So make sure you do that. And just think of the things you spend £20 on that you really don't need. This is
True.
a great cause.
Spot on.
It's you're getting out, you're socialising, you're doing a 5K run.
You can even walk.
You can, yeah. No one says you have to run.
Just turn up and walk it. It's not. Just get out and do some getting that exercise in for a brilliant cause. Just get down on March the 3rd. It's it's easy, innit? You know, really, it really is. It's really that easy, and I'm gonna push it on as well now. So
Legend.
yeah, share, like, comment, get out there. The Fight Rundown, fantastic.
Appreciate it, Levi. Thank you very much for coming on. As
Thank you for having me
always,
on.
like we said, make check us out on Instagram. We're back very soon. See you soon. Peace.
See you soon.